Hi there, I hope that you're doing well. I thought while I've got my notebooks out, I might as well show you what I've been working on in them. There's not a lot to see, but there's a couple of things because I did finish my previous Commonplace. Also, apologies for the light. I tried recording this yesterday night and then I looked at the footage and it was really, really dark, so I thought I've got some time today to redo this, but the clouds are not working in my favor apparently, so we'll just have to deal with that. I haven't gone home this weekend because I have an exam on Tuesday or Wednesday, still not really sure about that, but I only came here Tuesday afternoon because I had some appointments earlier this week, and so I just thought I'll stay the weekend and then I'm going back home early next week anyways for some other things, so it all kind of balances out. But I did finish my Commonplace. There's not a lot in here that you haven't seen yet, I don't think. I've shown most of it in various videos. If you want a bit more of an in-depth Commonplaces flip through, I did a journaling video a while back, like 2 or 3 weeks ago maybe, where I walk you through my previous one, and I think the first half of this one really well. So you can check that out. I'll try to remember to leave that in the cards. Probably won't, but we can at least hope. So I've just been filling out my revision tracker. It's been going well. It's another oral exam, so I'm not excited about that because they're a lot more stressful than just written ones, but it is what it is. It's the last one. I can get through this. Not sure how, but I can. I did a spread on a concert that I went to last week. I didn't film much, so there's not a lot of footage of that in last week's video. And I don't really have words to talk about it. Like, it was a whole experience and I don't know how to talk about it. It was very grounding and it left me like filled with wonder, and it's not my first time seeing John Butler live, but I think it hit me a lot harder than it did last time, and it hit me quite hard last time as well. So it was just a whole thing. And I don't really know how to talk about it. If you don't know about him, check out his music. It's incredible. He's an incredible musician, and seeing him live, I'm not a musician, I don't understand anything about music, so like to me it's mesmerizing to see what he does on stage and like how he plays, and he plays like 5 or 6 different instruments every like show that he does, and it's a whole thing. I don't know. I wrote down some highlights from the concert and a bit about where we were, because we were in a really, really beautiful location as well. Wrote down the set list and put some pictures down from the official photographer of the event, and that was it, because I don't really have words to talk about it, to be honest. I wrote down a recipe for double chocolate chip cookies, is that how you call them? Which I haven't done yet, but I'm making them tonight. I went to get flour this morning because I wanted to bake them yesterday, but I realized I was out of flour because I used that to make pizza the other night. So pick that up so I can bake those tonight and have them for like the next couple of days. And then I had a small entry about getting new dogs. They were on sale last week and I have no self-control. That's all I'll say. I have nothing to say for myself, to be honest. And then a Commonplace entry, and then I always like to end these books with like a nice picture and a little, I guess, like reflection on how the book was and stuff like that. So that's that, and that's the finished Commonplace. I still have an empty bit here, but I haven't continued this painting yet since what you last saw. I'm not sure when, so maybe I'll go back and like backfill it when I do, but otherwise it's pretty full. I did stick in a lot more in this one because I got into the habit of printing things every weekend, but I really like it. Aesthetically I really like it, and yeah, I don't know, it's something that I think I'll keep on doing. So that's that for this Commonplace. Something I wanted to show you as well. Sorry for the noise, I was opening my drawer. I took a picture of this the other day. I'm missing one. No, wait. Oh, there it is, okay. I wanted to show you because I think this is really cool. Because I decorate them all the same way, it's like a really cute little family, and I'm so excited about it. Like, it's the small things that keep me going. I don't know. I thought that was cute and I wanted to show you. Other than that, the week's very normal in here. Put some stickers, usual setup. It's been working really well. And I finished adding some pictures to this spread from a couple of weeks ago that I'd left blank because I hadn't had time to print things out. Did last week's spread as well, went with purple, think it looks quite cool. And then I've just finished updating this week's, it's Saturday today, so I'll do that either tonight or tomorrow, and probably print pictures out next week because I'm not going home this weekend, so I don't have a printer and I don't really feel like going to the printer shop to get my personal pictures printed. Like, it's always a bit weird, so I'd rather not do that. So that's that. I did want to show you as well, I'm in a bit of a rush because my battery's flashing, so hopefully we don't have to like change it and all. I started a piece. This was very random. I've been thinking about making, like, would you even call it a triptych? Because it's not 3 separate pieces, it's just like one separated in 3 different sections, if you will. But I've been thinking about making something like this for a while, and initially I just wanted it to be all eyes, but then I was drawing it out and I felt like, I don't know, I wasn't quite convinced about it, and there was a hand pose that I really liked that I did in my sketchbook, like, God, everything is a mess around me, that I did in my sketchbook a few weeks back, this one, and I thought I could just draw that again and paint it. Obviously it didn't turn out as well as the first time. It looked really, really weird for a while, and it took me a while to get it to look somewhat human. But what wasn't working, I just covered it with flowers because that's what you do. It's like the covering the one eye that's not working with like the emo fringe, so that's the equivalent of that. I thought I'd ruined it for a while. I really like the sketch, which is a shame I didn't take pictures of because I forgot. But I did really like it. And then I thought I'd ruined it because when I went in with watercolor, first of all I thought the watercolor had bled out of the masking tape that I put around. It hadn't, but it was peeling up anyway, so I took it off. And secondly, this is not the paper that I've been working with recently, it's another one. It's not like the usual like cloudy textured one, whatever it's called. And that creates really different textures and you don't get these really harsh edges. And so I was really struggling to control how the colors were drying and to get an effect that I really liked. There's not a lot of texture there, it's quite plain and there's a lot of harsh edges and I'm not too happy about it. And when I was looking at it the next morning, I was like, I've ruined it. And then I've started working with gouache on it and I think it's fine. Like, I would rather work on this than on just white paper because at least this way you have something to like bounce ideas off of, if it makes sense. So most of it will be covered up anyways, but I think especially in the middle one it worked really well. In this one I like it. The one I'm not so happy with is the top one, but I haven't worked on it a lot. Also, this was meant to be like a really pale yellow and it got greyed out because my water was dirty, so I'll go over that again. But yeah, I just felt like painting some really colourful eyes because why not? I guess I'm a bit overwhelmed with all this exam thing and I just want to go on holiday, and so I'm painting eyes because that's my comfort thing. So there you go, that's been my week. I will have hopefully a nice weekend. It's Saturday afternoon. I've had a nice day. I went out for a walk yesterday, got ice cream. It was really lovely. Probably gonna go out again tomorrow because I don't just want to like close myself in the house and not go out until my exam is over. But other than that, it's been pretty chill. I've been revising, but I've been also like just trying to take it easy as much as I can. Haven't been journaling a lot because for revision I've been making these like summaries, I suppose, as I've just been writing all day, so my hand, like my wrist hurts and I don't really fancy like writing for hours to journal as well. Also can't really print pictures out, so it's always a bit, I don't know, it's been a bit weird journaling wise, but having a good time. I'll catch up after my exams are over. I have a whole bunch of Commonplace entries that I want to do, so hopefully you'll get to see those. And yeah, hope you're having a good time. See you soon.